Hey guys, my name is Mark, I'm from the Merkle, and today we're going to talk about IOTA. IOTA. Today we're going to talk about IOTA, Internet of Things application. I'm going to talk about exactly what it is, how it's different from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, why it was built in the first place, and finally I'm going to go over the IOTA Windows wallet and show you guys exactly what each button does and how to send and transfer funds. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, so what is IOTA? IOTA is a cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin in the sense that you have wallets and you have like an explorer and you can send funds and receive funds, except instead of the blockchain, it uses the Tangle. So as you guys all know, the Bitcoin network uses blockchain as its underlying technology. So it's a chain of blocks. And the way it works is a miner would find a block, package all those transactions in the block and verify it and send it to the network that it's a verified block. But that takes a lot of work. In order to package all those transactions, there's a lot of competition in the network, a lot of mining farms. It takes a whole lot of work to be able to find this block. So it's kind of almost becoming centralized. For IOTA, because it's a Tangle, the way you're able to achieve consensus is simply by verifying two past transactions. So this allows anybody to be a miner. So for Bitcoin, there's the miners, there's the node operators. For IOTA, they're the same. Each time you send a transaction, you verify the two past transactions and you use a little bit of proof of work. You don't use as much as in the Bitcoin network where you have to find a whole block. You just need to find two transactions. This allows you to pretty much have no fees because the fee you're paying is really the electricity you're using to verify those past two transactions. There's no real fee involved. It's a zero-sum game. If you send one IOTA to an address, he will receive one IOTA. There's not going to be weird numbers and weird fractions. So why IOTA? IOTA was built from the ground up to power the IoT economy. The IoT is a network of connected devices, Internet of Things. It's a network of smart devices that are able to communicate with each other through some sort of network, either Wi-Fi, 4G, LTE, whatever. One example would be a smart switch. I have a switch downstairs that's connected to a light bulb and I'm able to control it via my phone. So that's one example. Another example would be a smart washing machine. It's a washing machine that will be able to tell when it's out of a detergent, and you would be able to tell it to buy detergent whenever it's out. Now you could link it to your credit card, but the problem with this is credit card payments aren't as secure, especially if you just have the credit card out there ready to do the payment whenever. They're not as fast, and there's always going to be some sort of lag in there. It's a lot more feasible to use cryptocurrency. Now you could use Bitcoin or Ethereum, but they have transaction fees and it takes a little bit of time for the transaction to confirm. IOTA is perfect because there are no fees and you are able to send small transactions for now 50 cents, $1 without those huge fees or this huge lag. Alright, so now that we got the basics out of the way of what is IOTA, why it's used for, let's get a little more technical and let me show you guys how to use the IOTA wallet, and let me tell you exactly what to do and what not to do. So navigate to the GitHub, IOTA Ledger, and go to the wallet, to the releases, and download the latest version. For me, I'm on Windows, so I'm going to download the EXE version. Just download it, install, very simple. Once that is done, you will get a wallet and it would look like this. Now, the first thing it will ask you is to put in a seed. Now, don't do this. Don't do what I just did. I went and I Googled IOTA seed generator, okay? Click. All right. What's the first thing that comes up? IOTA seed generator.online. Yeah, you click it, right? It's all good and dandy. You hit generate. Already when I hit generate, I was kind of suspicious. I was like, you click generate and you get a seed instantly. You don't have to do no random checks, no nothing, just get a seed. Okay, whatever. So you get the seed, you copy it, paste it into your wallet, and instantly, any coins you deposit to that seed, they will be gone. So this website right here, do not use it. If you use the seed from this website, your IOTA will get stolen. I will make a different video and I will show you exactly. I will make a wallet from this seed. I will send some coins to it and I will show you in real time how those coins get transferred to some wallet I don't even know. So that is not how you want to do the seed. Do not do this. Alright, so here's how you actually should generate this seed. In my case, there's a few ways to generate it. You can use Python, Windows, Linux. In my case, I'll be using Linux because I have a DigitalOcean droplet. If you use an Ubuntu droplet, that works perfectly. So you go to Linux, go to your droplet, simply type in this command. You don't need to install anything. Open the terminal right here. This is my previous seed. I'm going to clear this, type in this command, and then you will get a seed just like this. So let's copy this seed like this, paste it here. Now when you go to the wallet, log in using this seed. Now the checksum will, if you don't get an exclamation mark, means that the checksum is bad, the seed is bad, regenerate it. But if you do get some sort of initials there, then that is good to go. So once you have done that, just hit login. The first thing you'll notice is if you go to your receive address and you actually copy the address and you put it into the Tangle Explorer, which is just like a block explorer, you'll get a 404. The reason is because this address is not attached to the Tangle. You can still send coins to the address, but you won't be able to really search for the address because it's not attached to the main Tangle. So what you have to do is attach it to the Tangle. The way you really do it, you just click a button, but really what's happening is you're sending yourself 0 IOTA. But by sending yourself 0 IOTA, you're verifying 2 previous transactions. So essentially you're attaching this new address to the Tangle, if this makes sense. This might take a few minutes, so I'm gonna skip this until it's done attaching. Alright, so now that we're done attaching the address, you can copy it again, and if you type it into the Tangle Explorer, this time you will actually see the address and with this unconfirmed transaction. So the reason why you attach an address is most likely, usually it's because you want to make sure that the address is correct. So if you're giving someone an address, you don't want to mistype it. But if it's attached to the Tangle, the sender can always verify the address by plugging it into the Tangle Explorer, and he will see that is an actually valid address. So that is honestly it. So you will, if you want to receive some IOTA, this is the address you give the exchange or whatever you're withdrawing from. If you want to send some, it's very simple. Just use the send address, put the amount exactly like you would with any other wallet. So that's very self-explanatory. The history has your transaction history. So while I'm here, let me show you guys exactly what happened with my first seed, because I did like a test run for this tutorial. I generated a seed, we drew some IOTA to it, and I looked at it and all the IOTA was gone, and I was like, what is going on? And then I realized that the seed I generated the coins from was actually a hack. It was a rogue site. So here it is. I got the coins at 8:05. 5 minutes later, boom, they're gone to some address. I honestly have no idea to where. But yeah, so that is just is not how you want to generate your seeds. You want to do it randomly, hopefully through a secure VPS, or honestly even better if you turn off your computer, go offline, do it, generate the seed, then go back online. Unfortunately, there isn't really the wallet honestly should have a built-in seed generator, to be honest with you, but I'm not sure whether they haven't included it yet. So for now, you have to do it kind of like a little jury-rigged way. So that is pretty much it for the video. If you guys have any questions about IOTA, please make sure to post them in the comment section below. I hope I covered everything. I didn't really go into too much detail, but if you go to the article that's linked below, it will kind of go over everything I just talked about. So yeah, my name is Mark. I'm from the Merkle, and I hope this video was helpful.